Bloggo's POW.
Right, let's have a look at some arcade conversions from Capcom and Taito that made it to the Game Boy Color. Right, so first off we have a Capcom game. Yeah, thank you Capcom. Digital Eclipse sort of puts this across, so it's not going to be a conversion of the NES game, so this is going to be specifically to the Game Boy Advance, like you'd hope. So Arthur's taking a nice picnic with Princess Prin, I'm gonna say, I don't know. Anyway, and just an evil devil thing removes her from the picnic. Why are they having a picnic in a graveyard anyway? Anyway, this, first impressions, isn't too bad. And you can jump backwards and fire, which is a necessary tactic. And so far, I'm cursing this now, it's not as bull-breakingly hard as other versions. So that's nice. It's unusual that Capcom decided to release this quite late after the fact. I think it's 1999, it said on the title screen. Releasing this and another game we'll be covering in a few minutes for the Game Boy Color. I just realised I've got a time limit. I really shouldn't be just fucking about like I am. And it looks nice as well. It's very colourful. You can't see Arthur very well against that background, but okay. Right, red arrow my time. I'm going to lose a life. I'm not going to do it first time. See, told you. Instant skilly bones. Ready? Yes, I am. Oh, it's got a map as well. I do like that. The map is nice. Not that we're ever going to see much, probably past stage 2, because I'm hilariously bad at Ghosts and Goblins. Oh my god, you go back to the beginning of the level. Okay, in the arcade game, I believe you had a checkpoint there. That is slightly annoying. Irritating. Alright, okay. We shall battle onwards. Hopefully we won't get cursed by the flaming torch power-up, which is horrible. Not an amazing version of the music, but not bad. Okay, red arrow wasn't as painful as I thought it was going to be. Pick up the money. Oh, platforming, moving bit. I hate these bits. I'm going to just dive in the water, aren't I? Oh, that wasn't... Oh, bloody hell. And we got bouncing monks with shields now, I think. Yeah, here they come. Nice big sprites. I mean, obviously on a Game Boy Color screen, it's needs to be big so you can actually see the bloody thing. But nice all the same. Next, we're going to have the monks. There was knights with shields and oh, shit sticks. How far back do we go? Alright, we do checkpoint there. Maybe there wasn't a checkpoint before the red arrow, maybe it's this one afterwards. Oh, what? Okay, that ledge is a little bit deceptive of how far you can go on it. I wonder if we can continue. Just going to cheese it just to the end of the stage. The boss will be coming up any second. Big chunky boy that he is. Here he comes. There he is. Chunky boy. Oh, crap. Got him. Push up. Yay, got a key for coming in. And you get a password. Write that down in your copybook. It's quite handy having password though, because obviously a handheld game, it's, you know, you want to be able to come back to it again and again. Oh, that's annoying. I can't remember if the arcade game has different music at this point, but hearing the same music again and again for this stage is a little irritating. Oh crap. Dancing fairies did me in. This is not a bad little version of this, is it? It's quite nice. I mean, ducking there just seemed a bit slow. Oh crap. Not sure if that's going to be an emulation issue or if it was in the original game. Do you know what? I had the original of this. I don't know if I still do. No, I might have sold it. Oh, this sidearms logo thing. I can't remember what it's actually called. Oh shit, that was close. Game over. Let's continue again. I mean, there's really no reason you couldn't get a arcade game like Ghosts and Goblins onto the Game Boy Color. Ah dear, same mistake again. And it seems to be a pretty good version. I'm sure there's probably some purists out there who will probably be able to pick holes in it, but I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Right, we made it across the bridge, probably to the next checkpoint, so that's fine. There's a house there normally. Seems to be missing. Oh no, there it is. Okay, you get things jumping out the windows. These ghosty things. Funny there being ghosts in a game called Ghosts and Goblins, but you know. Right. Can we cheese it through this again? No, we can't. Okay, let's try cheesing it a bit further. No. Right, we need to be sticking around and taking care of things rather than just trying to force our way through. Long way to force through though after. Going on stage 2 out of 6. Right, after trying to do this bit several times, I've come to the conclusion that ducking is a little bit balked. Because you can duck and shoot, but you can't turn while doing it. So that's a bit of a problem. Meanwhile, we're now at the bit there where you're sort of wishing that you could fire upwards like you can in Ghouls and Ghosts. Because these ogre meanies take a lot of hits and they tend to just sit around at the top of ladders, which is a pain in the arse. They don't seem to spit downwards like they did in the arcade, so at least that's something. Oh, yeah, okay, let's try that. Oh, you are fucking kidding me! Where did that come from? Punishingly hard as you'd expect it to be. I think the key is to get up these ladders as quickly as possible before they have time to react. Hopefully another stupid pigeon won't attack me. Making a little bit of progress here. It's all going to go horribly wrong any second. Oh, getting off the ladders is a bit of a pain as well. And there was nothing of interest up there. Oh my god, I think I've seen my first weapon. And it's the torch. Oh, Christ almighty. And I can't get past it. This is one of those annoying things about Ghosts and Goblins. Oh, bollocks. Oh, and I can't get off the ladder now. Yeah, getting off the ladders is a pain. Yep. That torch is the kiss of death, and now I will begin the stage with it. See? I mean, I don't know where that came from. That's not been there every time I've tried this. Yep, it's all going to go to shit now. Yep, it is gone to shit. Yeah, so Ghosts and Goblins on GBA, initially quite impressed, but now I'm just annoyed. Right, so next up we have Chase HQ Secret Police. Obviously from Taito, and somebody called Metro 3D. Again, 1999, so, what, 11 years after the original game, so, interesting. Let's look. So I do know this differs from Chase HQ. There's an emergency. Nancy from Chase HQ is looking for the following suspects. Convenience store robbery just occurred. East 30th Street, and the suspect said, in a green car. And that's very green, isn't it? Oh, member select, so we've got Michael, George, and Leon, Dominic, Jane, Michael, let's go with Jane, because Jane. Oh, we need to pick somebody else. Michael? Oh, we picked 3 people. And George. Do I need help? Well, a larger scale of things? Definitely, but in this case, also yes. Oh, a map. Police department, police cars, suspects. Move the cursor in front of the police department to place police car. If you put the cursor over a parked police car, arrows will be displayed. Select a direction. If you move the cursor over a mobile police car, you can press the A button to display these commands. Move. Oh, I see. So this is a strategy element to this. So this is a way I've got to funnel the cars in like a puzzle sort of way to get to the actual Chase HQ actioning. Press the A button to place your team members. Well, I don't think we'll have one there. And one there. It makes sense to have one near the each exit on the map. And one there. There we go, that's the suspect. No, that one I want to move. There we go, battle start. Okay, it's automatic gears. I'll check that, Dudley, okay? You can shoot as well as ram, so it's always a good thing. And we do have a turbo as well, so that's always nice. So far, this is better than the PC Engine version. Oh, that's really super smooth, isn't it, when you're going around the corners? I'm out of ammo, that's fine. Where's the damage meter here? Oh, is that at the top? I've got a feeling I'll probably have to whittle him down with each one of my cars or something. Well, he's getting away again. I'm not sure what that C at the top is. It's more smaller now than it was. Oh, I now appear to have smashed the green car off the road. You are under arrest on suspicion of robbing a grocery store. Please give back your mushrooms. Excellent. Again, password. Write that down. Stage 2. Emergency. Yeah, keep on the lookout for now a purple car. It's a drive-by shooting. We're going to take Dominic, Leon, and Michael. So, yeah, let's place our operatives. So there's only 2 ways out of the city here, so we're going to hedge our bets by blocking them off like this. Oh, there's 2 cars escaping. And we're driving a slightly different car than before. Look, wandering off the side of the screen, that's a bit strange. Are we in Seattle? Seems to be that Seattle building going round. So yeah, this is an unusual breakup of the normal Chase HQ formula with the strategizing sort of mini puzzly bit at the beginning. Then you've got the battling the car by smashing it off the road. And I'm pleasantly surprised. If I had this back in the day on my GBA, I probably would have been dead chuffed about it. I mean, the the original Game Boy version of Chase HQ was fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But this is just adds those extra bits to it. I don't know how he can corner so fast and maintain his speed and I can't, but you know, video game logic and all. Oh, he's got away quite a bit more. I think the fuel gauge down there is my time limit, and that's the damage up there. The C is the damage. Come on, one more time. Push it more, or something. Really going to hope for speech in the Game Boy version, were we? But there we go. You're under a quest for stealing Minecraft. So yes, this is not a bad little game. interesting take on Chase HQ. With a nice few extras as well, so that's good stuff. So yeah, I do recommend giving this a bit of a go. Right, now another Capcom conversion courtesy of Digital Eclipse, again in Space Year 1999, the year the games all came back. No DRM here, Capcom. Did I make that joke? Oh well, never mind, I just made it again. So yes, 1942. Right, again, you've got a password option, which is handy. Oh, a nice picture of a P-38 Lightning. Stage 32. 1942 counts backwards. Always did, always will do. Don't know why. Stage 32 back to stage 1 being the last stage. Interesting. Taking off from area 88 as per usual. Now, which have I forgot the buttons to open? No, I haven't. I'm always going to press the roll button before the fire button because that's the way of things. Again, not a conversion of the NES one. Another. Oh, there's a power up there. Don't think you got power ups this early in the arcade game, but I'll take it. But yes, not a conversion of the NES game again. A from the ground up GBA conversion. And so far, all good. The proof will be in the collision detection when I get into some scrapes. Music, however, is true to the original. It's awful! Another power up. We're going to get some side fighters now. Well, actually, in the arcade game, the side fighters only appeared on certain stages. Each stage in the arcade version had a power up, and the power up was set by the stage you're on. So one stage should have double shot, one stage should have side fighters, one stage should have a bonus, score bonus, things like that. But it was very thin on power ups, with, like I say, one predetermined one per stage. So already we've had more power ups than we probably should have done. I'm not sure what that one did, and we're coming to the end of stage 32. Get ready for stage 31. I mean, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it so far, but I'm not sure if it's going to hold your attention while you're got other games on your Game Boy Color you could be playing. I know there's not many shoot 'em ups on Nintendo's older handheld, but you would have thought maybe they could have spruced up a little bit more. I don't know. I'm not sure if I would have really been that enamoured with this had I bought it back in the day, to be honest. Much as I do like shooters, 1942, even when the Game Boy came out, was showing its age, let alone when the Game Boy Color was a thing. And again, remember, this is 1999. This is 2 years before the GBA came out. Again, not many shooters. Oh, shit sticks on the GBA. So we're back to normal firepower now. Try and take this bomber down before it gets too much of a nuisance. Wow, that actually fell apart really easily. And also, 1942, generally speaking, only had one boss, and that was the end of game boss, which was a big ass aeroplane. See, there we go. This stage's bonus was a score bonus. Woo, a score bonus. I am so happy. That's going to be so useful in my fight against the invading Japanese forces. Except they weren't invading. I think I'm the invader. It's, yeah. Wait, didn't 1942 have stage names, like named after Midway and other Pacific battles? Or was that 1943? It might have been 1943. It's definitely not particularly challenging. I do want to see what the side fighters look like, so hopefully they're coming up now. There's a grey power up. What do you reckon that does? Side fighters! Hurrah! Lovely. Side fighters, fantastic. Question is, do you keep them at the end of the stage, or do they just bugger off when you land on the aircraft carrier and go and get a couple of Horlicks or something, or whatever they drunk in World War II? And if you're going to play 1942 these days, you're going to play it on one of the many Capcom arcade collections from modern consoles, on Switch or your Steam Deck, if Capcom will allow it. There we go, aircraft carrier. What's going to happen to the side fighters? Buggered off. Do they come back? Stage 30 completed. Stage 29 coming up. Yep, all very pedestrian, isn't it? I mean, the variety in the arcade game did build up ever so slightly over the stages, but this really is very much the same stage over and over. I wonder what bonus we get this time. A smart bomb that time, okay. Absolute glimmer of variety. in a literal ocean of nothing. There really isn't much in the way of challenge or variety here. Maybe it's going to pick up, as I say, but are you going to be bothered? Are you going to waste the battery power to find out? Well, obviously I'm not, because I'm playing this under emulation on a Pi, but you know what I mean. Oh, and that's interesting. Look at that. You can print the password on a Game Boy printer. That's actually pretty cool. Interesting, but you could just remember medal plane. But cool. Slightly more populated, and now we have a landmass to fly over. How lucky are we? There's a power up there. That's probably going to be... I don't know what that did actually. Does it give us points? I don't know. They're getting a little bit more aggressive now, aren't they? But nobody's fired a single shot at me. They're just flying around in circles saying, what the hell? Bloody Americans flying in our airspace, launch all the planes, and nobody forgot to remember to arm any of them. Apart from a couple of big bombers which fired 2 shots each before plummeting from the sky in a ball of flames. I'm painting these pictures prettier than they are, aren't I? Bit of a redundant conversion, I'd say, at this point, but hey ho. Oh, wait! Excitement! It's a boss! And my side fighter's buggered off. This thing... I was going to say, this thing actually going to fire at me. I'm actually going to use a roll there. And it... What? Wow, that was like the weakest boss in history. And my side fighters are back. It wasn't even the end of the level. There we go. Just when we thought we were out, it reels me back in with a promise of a boss, which turns out to be completely yawn. Anyway, there we go. 1942 on the Game Boy Color. Right, back to Taito. This time for Elevator Action EX. Don't you know? Year 2000. A year later than all the other games. So let's see how this goes. So you got your characters, Mike, Guy and Sarah. And we're going to go with Sarah. And there is Dr. X, secrets, documents are at the MHS. Mike's Health Service? Who knows? Corporation building. Your mission is to get them. Yep, okay, let's go get the missing files. And what we got here really is the original Elevator Action, but beefed up for the year 2000. Stage 1, Scene 1, Nakatomi Plaza. And you know it's Elevator Action. You've got elevators and action, surprisingly enough. And I do believe if I just dive off there, I'm going to die horribly, aren't I? So let's wait for that elevator to come back. Probably should have thought about that a bit more sooner. And these question mark doors, if you can go in them. No. Sarah jumps in a peculiar way. And we get some health, which was fine, because we didn't need health until we messed around with that door and got stuck and people turned up. Can we jump off here? Yeah, and we die horribly. Yeah, it's one of those games where you got to wait. Anything in there, Sarah? There is some points. So I presume, was that one of the documents? I didn't pay attention. There's a document counter at the top. Very handy for those of you who work in middle management. A document calculator. Oh, that's right. You can ride on top of the elevator as well. Luckily, Sarah appears to have infinite ammunition in her gun. Right, let's go down to the bottom here. And now, rather than elevator action, you've got escalator action. Right, there's going to be something in here. Yep, the document calculator changed. What's in the question mark, Sarah? You have to push up at the right line, I think, to go in the doors rather than directly in front of the door. This thing takes a long time to decide what you're going to get from it. Oh, you got a machine gun! Ho ho ho! There we go. It really is just like Die Hard, isn't it? I could do some health in this one, please, Sarah, if you don't mind. Yes. And lost it immediately. Fantastic. And a grenade. Wow, that's got some serious splash damage to it. And I do believe there'll be a document in that door there. I'm wondering if the grenade damage will go through that wall there. So we're going to try that in an experimental way. Oh crap. Yeah, I don't want the grenades anymore, please. I don't like them. Right, let's get down to the ground floor and escape from this god-awful place. Well done, Sarah. So stage 2 is more of the same, I'd imagine. Oh, okay. We're going back up the elevator now? Now, I reached the top. I mean, do we move on to a proper new stage? You can say it's getting serious because the guy's got sunglasses rather than hats on now. That's some serious shit. There's one there. Oh, no, we've got playing on the escalator. That kid is still on the escalator. There you go, there's a reference for the ages. We're nearly there. Excellent. Oh, interesting. You can get into the... what was that, a laundry chute or something? So this takes some of the qualities of elevator action returns and adds into the Gameboy version, things like the 3 selectable characters and the extra weaponry. So it's quite nice, isn't it? Actually, there's one thing about this game I've totally forgotten. I think it's time for a very quick bonus game.
Welcome to bonus day.
Right, so yes, bonus game. Probably already recognise that music. This is Dexter's Laboratory Robot Rampage. Yes, and a character select. And that's right. This is a very bizarre, localised version of the same game, but made over to tie in with the Dexter's Laboratory, which is weird. I mean, Elevator Action EX was released, as far as I can tell, in all territories. But then to have a version which is only cosmetically changed, it's just such a bizarre thing. Hey ho. Yeah, I just thought I'd just quickly pop that in as a quick heads up. So if you do find yourself confronted with a copy of Dexter's Laboratory Robot Rampage and pass it up because you think it's some licensed kids game, it's actually Elevator Action EX. So still the same game, different graphics. So that was interesting, wasn't it? Unusual little bit of information, but information nonetheless. And meanwhile, we have finished this stage. What, another one? We're going to get to the top again now? Well, at least I don't have to collect any things. I've just got to get to the top of the skyscraper, so that's something, I suppose. Still hanging around waiting for a lift, though. Well, straight up the middle of this building. I don't know who lives in such a building. Madman, obviously. Okay, we've reached the top. Oh, enemy rush thing. Interesting. Well, I've just got to survive this. There appears to be no way out of this room apart from shooting people. Oh, okay. And then into there. And there's a... wait, that's the documents I was after? And into the car and off we go. That probably... just a little Chase HQ style car. That's nice. So, yes. Elevator Action EX is pretty cool. Helicopter!
Helicopter, helicopter!
And you thought there wasn't going to be one in the video. I thought there wasn't going to be one in the video, so that is most welcome. So as I was saying, yes, Elevator Action EX is nice. A very nice little version of the arcade version, slightly remixed for your viewing or playing pleasure. Very nice. So there we go, some arcade conversions by Capcom and Taito for the Game Boy Color, plus a bit of a weird bonus there. Thing is, did they hold up? You let me know in the comments below.
Here, subscribe or naff off!